I know everybody's going crazy being inside. I know everybody just needs to get on the road. I know that we've never had a problem sitting all by ourselves and just enjoying the peace. But then we run into real conflict. Real conflict is one of those things that, even though you're a quiet person, you have people in your life that need you to be a part of it. And when you try to mix those together, they don't work. You need to separate them. You need to know where you're sitting. It's just like work. I mean, that's the point I'm getting to. Role conflict. You don't drag your rage into work. You don't drag your work into your home. You be able to understand. That's why when you see the plant manager out in public loaded and knocking pictures off the wall, staggering, not trying to knock pictures off the wall, just naturally very good at it. He's got no problem with role conflict. He's out in his regular world. He's not on the clock. He gets to be whoever he is, wherever he is. Don't mix those things up. And so, role conflict. I could take a vacation right now, but the role I'm playing right now is one that's effective towards the good nature of our place, you know. I see everybody's been released and they're going crazy on the roads to northern Michigan through floods and pestilence and disease and all this stuff. They just gotta get up there. But I find it interesting that with my reclusive nature, I don't need to go anywhere. Especially having been to northern Michigan my whole life. Enough. Growing up there, back and forth, in and out, like a birder. In and out like sauerkraut. That's probably a better way to put it. I can remember what it looks like. I don't need to go there. Role conflict. Labels. Old man and old woman driving down the road in Michigan. They're from Ohio. And the lights are flashing, the sirens are calling, and the old man's just sitting there gritting his teeth, and he finally slaps her. Whoosh! He said, "Pull over!" And she pulls over. And this cop comes up. He's got his hat on. He's all ready. He's already seen the license plate. He says, gonna need to see your license. Do you have any idea how fast you were going? Is what he says. And she says, huh? And he says, he says you were speeding. And she said, and she's sitting there, just sitting there. And cop says, gonna need to see your license, registration, and your proof of insurance. And she says, huh? And he says, from the passenger seat, he says he needs to see your license. And she says, and she digs around, she pulls her license out, gives it to this guy. And the guy looks and he's just like, oh, here's my chance to shine. He says, I see you're from Ohio. Worst piece of ass I ever got came out of Ohio. And she says, huh? And he says, whoosh. He says he thinks he knows ya.